Hey, yo! Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing another DC Universe Classics review, and that's of the Wave 4 Build-A-Figure, Despero, or Despero, however you want to pronounce his name. A lot of people pronounce it differently. I think Despero is the right way, so I'll do Despero. Correct me if I'm wrong. Along with a view of Wave 4 and my thoughts on it as a wave. So let's take a look at this bad boy right here. Despero. Despero's been one of the thorns in the sides for the Justice League. He's one of their more memorable enemies. Originally portrayed as, I don't want to say weak, but kind of a normal strength level character who just had great telepathy-like powers. Eventually he became portrayed as a massive tyrant-like beast. One of his more memorable fights with the Justice League was at the UN, I believe, the United Nations. And he was eventually stopped by the Martian Manhunter, who used a telepathical like ability to make Despero think that he killed everyone, including the Justice League, everyone on Earth. This made Despero regress into a fetal like condition, a child baby-like form. Eventually he woke up and grew to adulthood again and became a badass who is this hulking beast who has a strength level that's greater than Superman and Captain Marvel. At times he's been able to defeat both of them, along with Power Girl and others. So I mean, he has a high strength level. He has a pretty high durability level. He's not invulnerable like the likes of Superman or Captain Marvel. Seeing that Aquaman, or I think it was Aquaman or Hawkman, I think it was Aquaman, was able to throw a metal shard into Despero and it pierced him. So it looks like his durability is on the level of, say, Aquaman or Wonder Woman, where he's immune to blunt instruments, but piercing instruments can hurt him. He has also a wide variety of telepathy-like powers. Telepathy. Blah, blah, blah. It's early in the morning. But he has a wide variety of psychic-like abilities that makes him a very formidable opponent, because he's not only physically dominating, but you know, mentally he can just take you out. I never really had that much exposure to Despero, because most of his run-ins with the Justice League were in the earlier, I believe, Silver Age comics. However, I did deal with him during... Well, he did show up in Justice League Crisis Conscience, and he also showed up in Batman Superman Enemies Within, which I gotta review sometime soon, because I've been holding that off, but yeah, I've never really had much exposure to him, but he seems like a pretty nifty character. Nifty. I just said nifty. So let's take a look at Despero right here. Despero has a lot to him as a Build-A-Figure. A lot to him. Let's do his accessories first. Now, I have two of each accessory because I bought both of the variants. He comes with this pistol right here. And I believe both guns are actually recolorings of the Lobo guns. So, I could be wrong on those, but I think they're Lobo's guns. That pistol looks very nice. I like the look of it. I like the rectangular shape. It's a very nice pistol. The rifle is okay. I personally don't think it's that impressive, but it is quite massive and, you know, well, I guess it is intimidating, but I don't like it. If that makes any sense. I just don't care for it, but it is quite intimidating, quite massive. And like I said, I have two of them. The rifle goes into the back, and he has room in the holster for the pistol. Now, like I said, he has a lot of nooks and crannies for him, as you see the body armor right here. If you want to call it body armor, it's more or less straps to hold in his gun, and his belt, both of which are gold. He has gold bracelets, a purple color scheme, a very a fairly dark purple color scheme for his skin, a army green for his pants, and a I want to say army brown for his boots. Now, Despero is famous for his fin-like headpiece. Originally, the fin would come across his head rather than down the back like a mohawk. But they have it in this mohawk position, which he's most likely been, which he was portrayed with more recently. And Despero has his famous third eye, which kind of gives him his power. Now, Despero has some shadowing in the face region, and I want to say kind of a bone wash on his teeth. I don't like this. I know it's added detail, but I think this is where detail kind of goes wrong. It doesn't impress me. I don't like it. yeah, I just don't like it. And he doesn't really have any shadowing or detailing anywhere else. I mean, there's some subtleties here and there, but nothing really. So, I mean, on a whole, well, you know what? Also, he has some big-time balancing issues because his legs are very loose. And I know it's not just my figure because I've heard people complain about this. Maybe there are figures out there that don't have this problem, but mine does, and other people tend to have this problem also. So, there you go. On a whole, although he looks impressive, he's not as good as you may think. I don't care for Despero as a Build-A-Figure. He does not toot my horn. Does not mean he's a bad Build-A-Figure. I just don't care for him. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I know there's some people out there that like him as a Build-A-Figure, but I just don't. I don't think he's horrible, but out of the Build-A-Figures so far, well, he's not the worst, in my opinion. Yeah, he's definitely better than some other ones, but I'm just not impressed by him. So with that said, let's talk about Wave 4. Wave 4 had Batman Beyond with a variant, Captain Atom with a variant, Cyborg with a variant, Wonder Woman with a variant, and Ares. So four of the figures had variants. The best figure in this wave, without a doubt, is Ares. Ares was a fantastic figure. I absolutely loved it. And Wonder Woman was a great figure too. Not quite as good as Ares. She had her problems, but she was a pretty good figure. Cyborg was a great figure also. I love Cyborg. He's right up there with my Justice League. He is a great figure. The variant for Wonder Woman Artemis is a very nice figure too. I almost think it's as good, if not better, than the Wonder Woman figure, but I'm kind of torn between the two. I do not have the Cyborg variant, but it's pretty much the same thing as the regular Cyborg. I can get it any time. They're everywhere where I live, but I'm just lazy. And money. Do I have toothpaste on me? And then Batman Beyond and his variants, I wasn't too impressed by them. My girlfriend loves them because she says that they're shiny, but I don't care for them. I don't think there's anything about them that stands out. It would have been nice if they gave him his wings that he had. I know that would have been difficult and going way out of the way, but it would have been nice. So I wasn't too impressed by the Batman Beyonds. And Captain Atom, I can admit, is a good figure. I just don't like it. There's nothing that stands out with him. On a whole, Wave 4 was a pretty good wave. I think it's one of the weaker waves, but it has some great figures in it. I feel very torn with it because Wonder Woman, Artemis, Cyborg, and Ares are great figures. Although Batman Beyond, I don't like, and Captain Atom he's okay, but I just don't like him. I would have removed Batman Beyond and thrown another figure in there. That would have made the wave a little bit better. Maybe a Cersei figure or a Raven figure. Or, I don't know, something else, but I was not impressed by Batman Beyond. I definitely think it's the weakest figure out of the wave. On a whole, should you pick up the whole wave? I would, except for Batman Beyond. I would avoid him. He's not necessary. And I would not bother picking up the whole wave for Despero. I don't think he's worth it. I don't think he's that great of a Build-A-Figure. If you're going to get a figure from that wave, I would get Ares first, then Wonder Woman and Cyborg. After that, you can go wild however you wish. Go wild, there's only one figure left to recommend, and that's Captain Atom. But, oh, Wave 4 was okay. The good figures stood out, but the bad figures... So, yes, with that said, I guess there's nothing else to say. Despero, not that impressive as a figure. Wave 4, I'm a little torn on, but it has its great figures in it. With that said, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.